Hello there! I'm Katarina and welcome to part 3 of this video series. With Julia having explained the first step of the methodological approach we used for our evaluation of using AI tools as correction aids in the previous video, I will now move on to the second step, a direct comparison of AI corrections and our corpus findings. In order to use ChatGPT as a correction aid, a good prompt must first be formulated that instructs ChatGPT in as much detail as possible. In our instruction, we chose the verb correct because we only wanted real corrections, but no unnecessary reformulations in the output. We also created a context in which ChatGPT should place the sentence, a text in British English written by a student for an academic readership. The text can then be entered into the chat and will automatically be corrected by ChatGPT. Let's see what ChatGPT made of the 5 errors we just identified in the last sentence. In this attempt, no correction is made to expand the contraction theirs into there is. However, stark tendency is adequately changed to strong tendency. Tendency of judging is corrected to tendency to judge. And the preposition in is changed to on before a scale. But percent is not split up into 2 words. A total of 3 out of 5 errors were corrected by ChatGPT. We also observed that ChatGPT made 3 additional changes to the learner text. Did we miss 3 errors ourselves? Let's check with the corpus whether these additional changes were actually necessary. First of all, ChatGPT changed the phrase right or wrong to correct or incorrect. This does not seem like a bad idea. Perhaps right or wrong is simply too informal in an academic text. However, a chart search quickly shows that while correct or incorrect is indeed rather formal, right or wrong is not particularly informal and is actually the much more frequent version overall. Therefore, this change was not necessary. In the original learner text, the noun data was followed by a verb in the singular, highlights. ChatGPT changed it to the plural form, highlight. We can check in the corpus whether data prefers singular or plural verbs. A comparison of the frequency information shows that the noun data can appear with either, but the plural form is a bit more frequent. This change was not strictly necessary, but was not wrong either. The phrase a scale of 0 to 100 is changed to a scale from 0 to 100, which does seem quite plausible. However, another search in the corpus shows that the original version is actually more frequent than the version proposed by ChatGPT. Again, this change was not necessary. We can conclude that all additional changes ChatGPT made were not strictly necessary. They overshot the mark a little, but they also did not make the text worse. It is not necessary to formulate a prompt when using DeepLWrite and Grammarly. Instead, various settings can be chosen in both apps. For our purposes, we have chosen British English and a more formal academic style. In DeepLWrite, theirs is correctly changed to there is. Stark is deleted without replacement. Tendency of judging is corrected to tendency to judge. The preposition in is changed to on before a scale. Percent is not split up into 2 words. A total of 4 out of 5 errors were corrected by DeepLWrite. As for the 3 additional changes ChatGPT made, these did not occur with DeepLWrite. However, DeepLWrite made 2 rather superfluous vocabulary changes. While was replaced by but and highlights by shows. Let's move on to Grammarly. There's is not corrected to there is. Stark tendency is also overlooked. Tendency of judging is corrected to tendency to judge. The preposition in is adequately changed to on before a scale. And for the first time, percent is split into two words. A total of 3 out of 5 errors were caught by Grammarly. You have now seen a comparison of error correction with AI tools and with Corpora for 5 exemplary errors. But what exactly is the takeaway from all this? Should we or should we not use AI tools for error correction? If you are interested in finding out, check out the next video in this series where Julia will share with you the overall results of our linguistic evaluation of AI tools as correction aids. See you again soon!